us here to brainstorm and take a step in our lives, especially economically. We pray for divine favor and wisdom. We pray for direction and make everything work together for good for us. For in Jesus Christ's name I pray. Amen. Good morning once again. Good morning. All right. We are starting the end schedule today because this is the first day. Every other time we follow our schedule. My name is Prince Francis Adibembe. I'll be taking you basic management. Basic management is a kind of prelude to this workshop. But two people will be talking about management. I am number one. In case you want to ease yourself, there is a restroom there. You just step out from this mini hall. Then the restroom is right outside. In case you are thirsty, there is a water dispenser there. You pick your cup, there are cups there, then you take water. Every other thing you see it as it goes. We will have time for introduction later because time is fast spent. So we move on. So for now, I really want to introduce myself as Prince Francis Adibembe. And it's basic management 1. Is it 2? It's 1. So basic management 1. Right. So let us start from what is management? What is management? When they talk about management, what comes to your mind as a person? What comes to your mind? Can you see? Can somebody just tell me what management?
Serve something to make use of that thing judiciously.
Okay, to make use of something judiciously. Let somebody note for me so that I will not forget. Efficiency and effectiveness. So call my attention to it. Efficiency and effectiveness. Any other definition? Things, certain things. All right. Okay, we will talk that under organizing. It's management. All right. Good. Now, there was this man that is common. His name is common in management. They call him Peter Drucker. It's done through people. It's a management. It's getting things done through people. Okay, that is what he calls management. That is his own definition. And a woman came and said that definition is deficient. He just added, I think, a preposition with. Mary Parker Foley said, "The management is getting things done through and with people." You know, there are two different things now: getting things done through people and getting things done through and with people. It means that you are involved. You are not just a boss, but a leader. A leader knows the way and shows the way and lead the followers to their desired destination. So management is getting things done through and with people, and that is what I refer to as Mary Parker Follett by Peter Drucker. Now, what's the next thing we need to talk about in this management thing? We will be looking at management also as a systematic way of managing people and things within the organization. There is systematic way of managing people. If you are a manager of a place, you don't just manage only people, you also manage things. Okay? For example, if you are in charge of your own company as the manager of the small business, you manage money, you manage materials, you manage people. So a lot of things you manage. Therefore, management is just beyond working through people. And we can say management versus administration. Sometimes you can use them interchangeably. It depends. When it's a private sector, you talk about management. When you're talking about public sector, you're talking about government, you talk about administration. So they can be used interchangeably. It's the same thing, but the application differs. So I say administration is defined as an act of managing duties, responsibilities, or rules. You know, in administration, you manage duties that is apportioned to you. Okay, in government establishment, for example, you are HOD of this, you are HOD of that, Even in school, there are no government. You talk about principal. He's just like an administrator, he's school administrator. Okay, it's not compulsorily the that decision maker. So there is a kind of hierarchy. So let us forget about all these definition. I just want to get some clarity so that we know that as a manager, that you need to manage people and resources. And what are these resources? Okay, let's first talk about functions of management before we talk about the resources. Functions of management. When I was in school, those days, all of these later school where you have to learn and learn a lot of things, cramming. We talk about post the cup. There is a formula called post the cup. Post the cup is POSD POSD is called post the cup. Now, what's the meaning? Post the cup is planning. P stands for planning. Alright? Then O stands for organizing, S for staffing, D for directing, CO together for coordinating, R for reporting, and B for budgeting. All of this will be put together to form the 4 basic functions of management later. This is all of them. For example, you talk about planning, organizing, staffing. Staffing and coordinating, all this, staffing and coordinating, for example, is under organizing. So let us now summarize it. I don't want us to waste too much time explaining all of these one after the other. We will now summarize it to 4 basic functions of management. And that is what you can take note on. You are going to apply it to your person and to your business. 4 basic functions of management. Now, the number 1 is planning. Planning is a universal function of management. It is a universal function of management. Planning is key to every person, every organization, every business, anything you are doing in life. If you don't plan, you will fail. In fact, there is a popular saying that he who fails to plan has a very good plan to fail. If you fail to plan, you have a plan to fail. That's it. So, planning has different aspects. We don't go too much deep into it. We just need the basic things to be able to apply to our person, our business. Now, under planning, we talk about, sorry, I have to put this inside. Under planning, you also talk about forecasting. Sometimes you project that maybe by next year, dollars will be so amount. Then, do you think it's wise for me to keep naira? If I'm having 100,000 naira, if I keep it in bank, and that 100,000 naira can buy just 20 bags of cement or 25 bags of cement. Now, by the time it's next year, the 100,000 will be able to buy only 20 bags. Maybe cement is fine. But now, dollar is 600. By next year, dollar will be 750. Therefore, it is better to keep my money in dollars than in naira. You believe that? Yes. It's forecasting and planning. And that is why you see, most time, I personally, I look at most Nigerians with pity because they go and feast their money. 10 million naira, well, naira has no value. So when you fix it, when you put it in bank, there is what we call time value of money. It will continue to drop in value. It will not have the power. Now, let me come back home so that you understand what I'm saying. There was a time Gary was 200. How much is a gold now? The one you call 300, 350. Now, when Gary was 200, okay, you keep 20,000 in bank. How many Congo will that Gary buy? How many? Eh? No, if you buy the 200 naira, how many Congo of garri? 100. If you buy 100 Congo, note it. Your 20,000, you buy 100 Congo. Your 20,000, I mean, is still in the bank. Now, the month, Congo of garri, the money is now 350. Okay, your money is still there. 100,000. When garri was 200, when garri was 200 naira, dollar was like 4 something. Is that correct? When garri was 200 naira, when garri was 200 naira, dollar was 450. Dollar was 450. Now, if you have kept that money in dollars, now dollars is 617. If you have kept that 20,000 in dollar, it will match up to buy more than the number of Congo it will buy now. You get that analysis? Yes. If you don't get it, do like this. I will explain. Okay, so you can see that it is under planning, even personally to your life. That it doesn't make sense for somebody to keep money in bank. It doesn't make sense, especially naira. It loses its value. Do you know why? Because Nigeria is facing inflation. So that you talk about rises in price of commodity every day and things. So when you keep 20,000, and that is also applicable to salary earners. Now they don't know that when you have a fixed salary, your salary is 150,000. These salary earners do not know that their salary is getting reduced by the day, and they are fighting for increment. Your salary, some of them will tell you that the salary is static. That nobody is against 150. No, the 150 you were receiving when a Congo of garri was 200 naira is the same 150 you are receiving when the Congo of garri is 350. By the time you divide it down, it has lost money. Do you get what I'm saying? So you need to plan. You need planning to be able to succeed in life. If you don't plan, you will fail. Do you get it? Now, the one that is meant to plan is controlling. In fact, planning and controlling, I think, is one of the things we said. As a planning and controlling are CMS twins. Where is that? I put it somewhere. I don't know where this space is. Okay, this is it. No, this one is different. That is one. Maybe you didn't print it. I said planning and controlling. They are Siamese twins. You know those they call Siamese twins that you can't separate. They are together. When we talk about planning and controlling are Siamese twins, you can't separate them. As you are planning, you are controlling. In fact, there is something in controlling that is called feed-forward control. I will use a bakery or block industry. For example, let us do bakery and block industry. If you want to get a good block to be produced, do you know what you do? You must make sure that your raw material, sand and cement, are okay. If they are not okay, what you produce will be less quality. So now, when you say, okay, you have planned that you want to produce block, it's good. This is sand. This is cement. Maybe this is stone dust. You are planning. Good. But control start from that